last day of summer vibes. I took my last day of summer vibes to the beach. So I am here in Rehoboth Beach. Hey Queen, how are you, Renee? I am enjoying my last day of summer on the beach. The transition from summer to fall used to really freak me out, and I am very much embracing transitions in fall and all the seasons. I'm going to do my very best, but I wanted to commemorate and celebrate this last day of summer today, and I did not think of a better way than to take it to the beach. It is a gorgeous day. Like, it could not be a better day to be on the beach. It has been absolutely beautiful outside. The weather is gorgeous. Like, it's all vibes. So I am on the beach today to celebrate the last day of summer. Tomorrow is the first day of fall 2022, and everybody's back outside this summer, and I felt like pushed out the door in some ways. So the summer has actually been kind of challenging for me this year. As much as I love summer, I have not had like my regular vibes, but I wanted to commemorate and enjoy this last day because tomorrow is officially fall. So although the weather might not feel like it for a while, which I can appreciate, it is officially the first day of fall in a few hours. So happy last day of summer, y'all. I hope you are out enjoying the day as well, and that you did something that felt good for you, and that you are ready to walk into a new season. So today is also, in addition to being the last day of summer, it is Black Women Equal Pay Day. And Black Women Equal Pay Day this year is September. A lot of times, sometimes it's in October, but this year is September. And it is specifically calling out pay inequity for Black women. And so while most of the people in this space are business owners, we as business owners become employers, and I really believe that if we are not aware of the systems and the oppressions that we are in systems of, then we perpetuate those systems. So I want to have this conversation, one, for our own awareness as employers at this point, to make sure that we are not perpetuating pay inequity on Black women, by knowing what some of the stats are and understanding just how unequal it is, how bad it is, how far below standard we are in terms of our pay. And this is industry agnostic. And yes, absolutely, we definitely need to pay ourselves. But even in paying ourselves and starting businesses and owning businesses, we oftentimes don't command the amount of money that we should for our services and for our products, because we are so used to being underpaid. We are getting our estimates on like what it should cost from other people in our community who are not charging or being paid the right amount either. And so Black Women Equal Pay Day, is very much about employees for the most part, but I want to bring it to the employers and those of us who have left the status of employee, because it impacts us too, and we contribute to it. We can contribute if we're unaware and just looking at the stats. Oh, this is how much people typically get paid on this job. This is what I'm going to pay. Then we end up underpaying Black women as well. So I want to make sure we know that the stats on that. And so today, one of our guests today is the founder of Fem Equity, and she will explain in better detail, but their whole mission is to eradicate pay inequity for Black women. And so she's doing some amazing work. Our guest is a member of the well. Her name is Adiola. I will let her introduce herself in a moment. And one of the things I want to call out is that there is a $24,000 annual gap between what Black women make and what white men make. And there's also the average revenue of Black women-owned businesses is about $24,000. studied. At least I haven't found any studies that speak to this. But, a lot of times we speak about the revenue of Black women-owned businesses from a place of deficit. It's only 24,000 as compared to, 218,000 for white women-owned businesses, which definitely huge disparity there, huge gap there, and it's something that we want to correct. But I also wonder at times if somebody were to study that, because most black women owned businesses are side businesses. I wonder if it is black women doing what black women have always done, which is make up the gap for ourselves, and if we could start to see that 24,000 from a place of strength of us like making up the gap, and using that same strength to propel ourselves into careers or into businesses that then build legacy that allow us to get some of our life back, because working a full-time job plus running a business means that you miss out on some of your life too, right? And so what does it mean for black women to make less money, and therefore have to fill that gap for ourselves, for our family members, for community? And so that's the conversation Adiola and I will have. We will be pretty brief, because I will be hopping back on the road. Yes, on the beach today, commemorating last day of summer, doing it. So Adiola, if you can request to join me, I will let you in, so that we can kick off this conversation and talk about Black Women Payday. You know what? Let's see if you got my invite, or if you can request to join. Go ahead and do that so we can go ahead and have this conversation. Adiola, where are you? Waiting for you to join. Yes, this on the beat. This is one way that I'm paying myself, is by giving myself what I need. And what I always need is to hear the sound of the ocean, and even saw schools of dolphins. So I'm feeling real good right now about this very last day of summer. Just did a couple dances on the beach. Got my church girl in. Got my Afrobeats line dance popping. Oh, I'm ready for the day. Adiola, how are you?
I'm fine. Can everyone hear me?
Hold on one.
Hear me? Yeah.
My earbud.
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Hoping to talk to you in my earbuds, but that's not working out. As long as you can hear me, we can get it going. So, how are you? What is Black Women Equal Pay Day?
Hi, everyone.
Can't hear you.
Can you,
You're in and out.
what about?
Can you all hear her? If you all can hear her, definitely let me know if it's on my end. Can't hear you. Okay.
Get my
All right. She's gonna get her headphones, and I was really hoping to be able to hear through my earbuds, but tech ain't teching, and that's fine. You can hear the ocean though, right? I hope
I
y'all can hear the
definitely,
ocean.
yeah.
Good, good. I can hear you now, but I can't see you. I only see your very lovely logo.
Yeah.
So let me know if you want to hop out and hop back in and see if it'll sort of pick your sound up, but cannot hear you.
Okay.
Go ahead, say something. Nope, not picking up any sound from you. I mean, noise, a little noise, but still can't hear you. All right, so Adiola jumped out. She'll be back in. But again, ladies, we're talking today about Equal Pay Day and Black Women Equal Pay Day, which is today, also the last day of summer. And we are talking about what this day is, how you all as business owners can ensure that you are not perpetuating the inequities, but also how you can ensure that you get what you need, because a lot of you started businesses because you weren't being paid properly. A lot of us start businesses because we're not being paid properly or fairly or given opportunities to advance. And so part of what I want to discuss is ways that we can ensure we don't perpetuate that in the companies that we start, but also what it means, how much, how damaging it is that we are paid 58 cents on the dollar compared to white men, what that means for us from a community standpoint, for generations, now in the past and to come, if we don't do something about it, and what we can do about it. So that is what we are talking about today. Adiola is having some trouble joining us, it seems. But I am excited to have the conversation. I wrote a piece on this last year where I was really reflecting on the fact that the gap is $24,000 a year between Black women and white men, and that Black women-owned businesses on average make $24,000, and like whether or not we're missing something there, some nugget there, that Black women are making up the difference by like having side businesses. And I really made it my mission as a part of the well to ensure that we're helping Black women grow businesses that can sustain their families, their livelihoods, that they can actually grow and build legacies with, and not just have to be, businesses on the side that supplement what they're not making on their jobs. Black women have to work more days per year to make up the difference in what white men are earning for the number of days a year that they earn. So Adiola has all the stats on that. We can talk about that a bit. So Adiola, tell us again, what's Black Women Equal Pay Day? Why is it important?
So can everyone?
Not really. Go ahead, keep talking. Let me see.
Yeah. So Black Women Equal Pay Day is the approximate. Yeah, oh, great. Black Women Equal Pay Day is the approximate day that Black women to white the white.
Can't really hear you.
Yeah. I feel like
Not really. Can you all hear her?
because when I do
Ash,
this,
you can hear her? Can't hear you at all if you're speaking now.
I'm speaking right now. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Do you want me to do it with the video on?
All right, maybe we have to do it without video, but hey sis, welcome. We're talking all things Black Women Equal Pay Day if we can get it together.
Black Women Equal Pay Day is the approximate day
Adiola, we cannot hear you. So I'm gonna drop you off. We can't hear you right now. So I don't know what to do about it. I'm not sure what the challenge is on your end. But definitely can't hear you. But I think essentially what Adiola was saying is the number of days more that when Black women have to work to make up the difference between what they make and what white men make in a year. So we had to work this many more days before we made what white men made in 2021. So we are now 9 months into 2022. Is that what you were calling out about today? Okay. And so you're building an entire business around equal pay for Black women. What led you here? How does Fem Equity how is Fem Equity working to close the pay gap between Black women and everyone else?
Yeah, so Fem Equity is working to close the pay gap by not only educating, educating or perhaps not educating people that may be with access to anyone to see where the salary lies across the marketplace. And how we do that is we show we get a ask salary is. We build in what her potential was for her entry level. We also have a
Adiola, I'm going to pause and stop you here because I still can't hear you very clearly. You're going in and out. So I think let's just try to reschedule. I want to make sure people get the information on this, but I don't want to keep people like bound here, and I don't want to bind us here. Wherever you are, the sound is not allowing you to like pick up and come through fully. It's like very, there's a lot of feedback. And so I'm going to drop you here and we will try again maybe tomorrow. All right. All right. Sounds good.